Okay, so we've been in New Zealand now a week. We arrived last Thursday into Auckland, and then we went to Coromandel, a nice holiday sort of town, about 3 or 4 hours east of Auckland. We then headed to Rotorua, famous for the hot springs and thermal activity. We spent a couple of nights there. Then we went to see the geyser. What's a geyser? Geyser. What's a geyser? How does a geyser work?
You can tell us how the geyser.
What's it? Go on. What's the water?
Hot water and cold water.
Where they meet.
And what about the soap?
And how did they make it work?
Put soap in?
They put soap in. So we went to see the thermal springs and the champagne lakes. And then we headed off to Napier. And what did we do on the way? It was really bad weather.
It rained.
And it rained. Our only day of rain so far. And on the way we stopped off at a vineyard. And Mummy and Daddy tasted some wine.
Lots of nice wine.
Some nice wine. And then we went to a Thai restaurant. Mon's sister from Daddy's work, she owns the Thai restaurant. So we went there.
And we had a lovely meal.
And then we left Napier the next day after looking at all the Art Deco stuff, all the Art Deco buildings. And then we headed back to Taupo. What did you do at Taupo?
We sat in a hot spring.
We sat in hot springs.
Yeah.
We went to a river where we sat in the river where the hot springs came out and just sat there, and it was lovely and warm. It was hot.
Daddy went in a haka jet and he saw the haka falls.
And I went in a jet boat to the Haka Falls. And then that was, when was that? Was that yesterday?
No, that was the day after.
The day before. And then this morning we left Taupo and headed south along the Taupo Lake shore to the volcanoes.
And we could see lots of steam.
Yeah, lots of steam above the volcanoes. But the volcanoes, it was all blue sky. It was lovely. So we went to a place called Wakapaka, which actually is called Whakapaka in New Zealand language. So we went there, and we went up to the ski fields, and then took a walk around the lava fields because it's all volcanic. And Daddy took the cable car,
the ski lift,
the chairlift up a couple of chairlifts up the mountain, and found snow, and had a bit of snow fight on his own because you were too scared.
No.
Anyway,
and then we drove back all the way to Waitomo Caves, and we went to
see the glowworms.
Yeah, I love it.
And we were lying
Eric
in a boat.
really enjoyed it.
I want to go again.
Zoe was a bit
scared.
But she enjoyed it. We went into the caves. We saw the organ in the cathedral, and a few stalagmites and stalactites, and then we lay in a boat and were pulled along a underground river on a piece of rope. So there was no motor. We just went along the stream and lying on a boat, seeing all the glowworms. And when we got to the end, we could see the daylight. So then we walked out to the cave, and then we saw a big kiwi.
And Eric and Zoe gave it a big cuddle.
And they gave him a big hug. And now we're in a tui nest.
Doing this video to you all.
So we've had a great week.
Tomorrow New Zealand.
Tomorrow we're driving to Auckland, and then a couple of days in Auckland before we fly back. It's Thursday today. We drive back to Auckland tomorrow, and that's Friday, and then we fly back on Sunday. So we should have a look around Auckland. We'll have a look around Auckland, and then we'll see Di, and hopefully have a day with her on Sunday. Saturday, and then we'll fly back. So, wishing
Bye to
you
you
everyone.
all.
We had a great
And
time.
we'll send lots of photos
Great
back to
time in New
everyone.
Zealand. Ta-ta. Bye.
Bye.